I personally wasn't surprised that the president said that, because it's shown us time and time again that the constitution seems to be a suggestion to him. But as we go towards the 2027 election and the young people continue to pushing for what it is they want, are we saying that it has gotten to a point where the trust between wananchi and the political class is eroded so much that we don't trust them? And is there room for that trust to be regained? Ama imeisha?
Thank you so much. I think the point at which we are in as a country, as you've said, we have a constitution without constitutionalism, in such a manner that when you talk about constitutionalism, it is the spirit of the constitution. And the spirit of the constitution should be seen through the lenses of the president, the office of the president, and the whole structure in there, the arms of government. So when you talk about a president who does not honor the constitution, you are right. In fact, the constitution guarantees us, for example, the right to demonstrate and picket. So if the president is trying to curtail or is trying to, for example, make law that is going to ensure that you guys, when you go to the streets, we're going to shoot you right there and then. If that's the kind of president that we have, then he's a president who is not honoring the very constitution that he swore to honor. I think the point at which we are in as a country, we have a lot of distrust to the political class. But, there are fixes that are trying to, come up, through the political parties that are also coming up. For example, I'm a member of the Democratic Citizens Party that is headed by His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. Part of the things that the party is also trying to do is also trying to ensure that they mend the distrust that was there between us, the youth, and the political class, or even the general public and the political class, in such a manner that they ensure that, first of all, they speak to our ideologies, because that's where we begin. If at all we don't have the same ideology, if at all we don't have the same ground that we can actually speak on, then it means that I cannot trust you, because you are advancing your own interest, I'm advancing my own interest and ideologies, therefore you don't have a common ground. So this political party is trying to also advance what the common mwananchi is trying to say. So there has been a lot of distrust, especially when it comes to, for example, government, when it comes to even the political party, that is UDA political party. Because you find that, for example, when you talk about, for example, Kikuyu constituency, there was something that was witnessed recently when you had a political rally there, that even the very supporters of UDA are still being beaten up by the same goons who have been employed by UDA. I mean, it was actually something that created a lot of mistrust, that the same government that I'm supporting is the same government that is beating me up, the same government that is destroying my business, the same government that is not honoring the constitution. So this mistrust is trying to be fixed by political parties, but they can do better. They can actually do better engagement. They can actually engage the people and understand what is the crux of the matter. We have had a lot of breaking points as a country. You have had the 207 moment. You've had a lot of points where we have had a lot of, back and forth between the citizens and the government. But I think the point at which we are headed is a point of asking ourselves, we as the youth, what role do we play so that we can also be a point of a bridge, rather, a point of fixing the nation, a point of fixing the mistrust that has been there. Part of it is communication, and one thing I give credit to my fellow youth is how we communicate, how we express ourselves, how we advance Article 33 of the Constitution, that we can freely express ourselves. We say this is wrong, this is corruption. So what do? Sack this particular minister, sack this particular person, sack this particular government agent, so that we can then ensure that at least we have a government that we can trust, at least at the bare minimum.
Fair enough. And now